Hey guys, we just saw Netflix's The Gray Man.
That's right, everybody. Does this movie get you pumped up or does it leave you feeling blue? Stick around, because we're about to find out.
All right, Billy, Netflix's The Gray Man. Who's in
man.
this?
We got some Ryan Gosling.
Woo-wee.
Got some Chris Hemsworth. Chris
Evans.
That's Chris Evans with a mustache in this. I love that mustache, man. I was like, holy crap, yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton's
Billy
in
Bob
this.
Thornton. Yeah, we got some Ana de Armas.
I love her.
Yeah, we got homeboy from he played damn, who did I say? Who was he? Pablo Escobar, man.
Regé-Jean Paul.
We got Regé-Jean Paul is the main villain. We got the dude who played Pablo Escobar on Netflix. He did a phenomenal job as Pablo. And this one, he looks like he's a crackhead and lost about 100 pounds. He's skinny as shit in this movie, but he did a good job in his little part. And
Had somebody out for Bubblicious. You got another thing coming to you. Watermelon or not.
Yeah. Team Sierra, baby.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling's character's in prison, and he's bribed with some Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious, excuse
man.
me.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
That's right. Billy Bob gave him some watermelon Bubblicious.
Yeah, and he said, I'm in.
Yeah, give me that
I'm
water.
in.
Think you're gonna get bribed with some gum? You're damn right I can. Give me that Bubblicious. Oh, man. So you got Team Sierra, who's a bunch of ex-convicts, right, that Billy Bob Thornton's putting together here. And Ryan Gosling is Sierra.
They're
Sierra
elite assassins for the CIA.
That's right. CIA trains them up to kill people. And even though most of them are in prison for murder to begin with, so they kind of already at least killed one person in their lives.
Expendable.
Yeah, they're like the Expendables, man.
Yeah. So what do you think of this?
And they got to come in with no retirement plan, nothing like that. You just pretty much work for the CIA till you die.
Indefinitely, yeah.
Till you're dead. I thought it was a cool premise, man. I mean, we've seen a lot of this type of movie lately, right? But
this premise is played out for me, like super played out.
But, I thought this was going to be more John Wickish, but really when I was watching it, man, it was like some Mission Impossible mixed with some 007.
There ain't no spying stuff in this movie. This is a one-man badass guy taking on a million people. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, in John Wick, like, he took on everybody, right? And this, they start to make it look like he's going to take on everybody. Then he kind of really does. Well, at the very end he does, but like throughout the movie, it's not like any kind of good John Wick action, right? You didn't have all that straight up just fight.
It's not as good as John Wick, I'll tell you that.
No, definitely not as good as John Wick, no doubt about it. But like I said, I thought it had some like Mission Impossible kind of stuff in there. Some cool scenes. Hell, I had a little Ghost Recon in there, man. I had the dudes with little Call of Duty in there. I had the dudes with the freaking with the ski masks that looked like skulls, and had the freaking riot shields in there on the bus scene. So I was like, damn, there was Call of Duty in this movie too.
Yeah, I don't know. This to me is like Nobody, like The Equalizer. It's all the same stuff. Yeah, you got some ex-operative, whether it's DIA, CIA guy that has high-level training that nobody can stop.
But he's not an ex-operative, man. He's just a con. He's an ex-con.
Well, he's an operative for the CIA.
He is now, yeah. But he's not an ex-operative. You said ex-operative.
Well, he is because they're trying to kill him.
Oh, now,
that's like the plot to most.
But he didn't know he was an ex-operative.
I mean, this is like a very similar plot as Commando back in the day. Like, gotta save the girl. Like, you got some badass soldier guy, operative, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think about the villain? What'd you think about Regé-Jean?
Stupid. Villain, dumb. Whole CIA thing, tired, played out, ridiculous. Like, they're in Prague, they're blowing up half the city, and it never comes back to the CIA. I guess because they're CIA. But I'm like, look up what CIA did in 2003 in Italy, and guess what? That came back on all of them.
Mm-hmm,
so they ain't that good.
Exactly.
And there's a body count going on, so it's not like you can cover that up.
Oh, there's one hell of a body count going on.
So it's like I don't think that's not going to lead back to the CIA. So they got bigger problems than what they're even going after probably to begin with here, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't even remember what the CIA bad guy's like motivation is here. Like, why did he do what he did?
They really don't explain it. All they say towards the end is like, oh, he's basically got his own hit squad. Like he's pretty much got free reign to kill and do whatever he wants and pleases.
But they're after this chip that shows them doing like bad stuff. But like, why are they doing it?
Yeah, no, they never explain it. Yeah, you're right.
The CIA is just a bad organization going around doing bad things.
Well, this guy is the one bad. Evidently, this guy is the one bad apple in the CIA who just happens to have more power than anybody else in the CIA, I guess, and can do whatever the hell he wants, right? Well, evidently, no, he does work for the old man, right? We never find out who the old man is, who he's working for, who's allowing him to do all this crazy nonsense. But evidently, there is an old man that he works for who is allowing him to, give him free reign of terror. Just do whatever the hell he wants.
The United States just had a naval attaché in Moscow flick off the letter Z on like a light pole, and it was a huge international incident.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys can like destroy half of Prague, no big deal.
No problem.
No big deal.
We got this.
So yeah, I mean, I like Ryan Gosling. I love me some Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it is kind of refreshing to see Chris Evans in this type of role.
As a bad guy.
And I think that's why I recommend like you watch this, because who doesn't like Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Billy Bob?
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing, dude. I mean, the acting was great in the movie. I thought the acting was great. I mean, you're right. The premise is played out. We've seen this a million times. You're not going to see anything new here as far as, a storyline or anything kind of crap like that. It's all the same nonsense. But the acting was great. The action was awesome. A lot of good action in this. But I tell you what, man, that chick can freaking lob a freaking M206 grenade launcher better than any special forces guy anybody's ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's like dead on as she's running. And I'm like, wow.
Chick's just boom, boom, and she's freaking hitting everything, man. I was like, what the hell is going on?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I
was like, man, I was like, good God. And you're talking like freaking 2 football fields away. This chick's lobbing this shit through and just, oh man, it was crazy.
Yeah, that 40 Mike, she ain't messing around with that.
Nah, man.
But yeah, I mean, this is the same movie you've seen numerous times. And the thing that kind of bothers me is they don't really go that extra 10% and do something you really haven't seen before.
No, they don't.
You're just seeing it with people that you probably enjoy more with Ryan. I mean, to me, this isn't even that much different than Kate. And I thought Kate actually did some unique things that this movie didn't do.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, these are way higher level caliber actors than, the woman from Kate. But
yeah, well, the thing is too, I mean, you got scenes from this that they've taken out of other action movies, like the bus scene, for instance. I mean, that was we kind of saw that in Shang-Chi, but with swords and stuff, by machine guns and riot shields. Yeah, but it still was a cool scene in this movie, But again, they're blowing up half the damn city, and that would have totally been thrown back on the CIA quick as hell. But I mean, the scene was cool, running around with the riot shield, just him killing everybody, cars getting taken out left and right, and kind of like we saw in like the last Fast and Furious movie, that kind of same kind of nonsense, But yeah, I mean, it's nothing new, but it is fun to watch.
The budget on this is allegedly like around $200 million. That is a lot for a Netflix movie, and especially one that doesn't have like crazy action in it. I mean, there's action and it's entertaining, but you've seen it before.
Yeah, well, and most of the action is probably like the last 20 to 30 minutes of the movie. I mean, the end's where you're getting all the action in. I mean, there's some, spittled here and there throughout the movie, but the big bang of it's at the end.
And this to me really does feel like, what people are kind of like a Netflix movie, where it's like, hey, we need to throw a movie in there. Let's hire some, high A-list actors, throw them in this thing and put little effort on the story and just put it out and people like it. Because it's serviceable, but that's it.
No, I agree. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy watching the movie. Again, like you said, and I'll give you that, premise is played out. We've seen it a million times, but I did enjoy the fights. I mean, and Ryan Reynolds, I thought they did a good job training him up to handle, the way he did the fight scenes and stuff. It was believable. And,
I thought his like weapon handling and stuff like that was fine. Normally that stuff bothers me. I mean, the grenade launcher thing was ridiculous, but
that was nuts.
I don't really have any issues with any of that. It's just, it's done before. And I've seen other movies kind of do it better. I think.
You think you can handle 203 like that, man?
No, I don't think anyone could. I mean, she's not even aiming, so she's like shooting from the hip and hitting everything from like I don't know, like
on the run,
400 meters away.
She's hauling ass running. She's like, and she just boom, just hitting everything, man, dead on. I was like, holy cow, where the hell you? Like, this woman needs to be freaking. Hell, she's better than him. She's better. She's better than Ryan Gosling, in my opinion, in that part of the movie. I was like, damn.
Perhaps, yeah. But yeah, this plot is just it's ridiculous, especially the CIA. Billy Bob Thornton's character comes in. He's ex-CIA, retired, and they're like torturing him. And I'm kind of like, What is this? They're doing their own people dirty?
Six's will is preternatural compared to yours. Don't say preternatural to me. It's an asshole word. You're a child.
Well, the funny part about that, which kind of killed me about the whole torture part of him, earlier in the movie, the way they got him to agree was to kidnap his niece, right? Like, hey, we got your niece. If you don't agree, we're going to kill her. So then later on in the movie, they've still got his niece, but they're like, hey, let us torture you a little bit to get you to respond. And then that's not working. Okay, bring the niece in. It's like, why the hell did you just bring the niece in to begin with?
I guess it was an interesting scene where you see that. And I mean, I thought it was smart of him to like, all right, well, you seem to be good with this, but are you going to be good with seeing your niece being tortured?
Her fingernails out? Yeah.
So, and Chris Evans pretty charismatic in this.
Oh, he was.
What'd you think about him? I mean, he's kind of like
I thought he was great.
An asshole kind of.
Yeah, I enjoyed his character. I enjoyed the little bit of
evil assassin guy.
I enjoyed the little bit of banter between him and Ryan Gosling. You know, I enjoyed just some of the remarks he was making throughout the movie, like how hard is it to kill one guy? You know, he's trying to.
That to me is the best part of the movie, and what you haven't really seen before is the banter between like Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. No, it was good. That definitely added a lot of goodness.
But I think Chris Evans' character fizzles out a little bit at the end, though.
No, he does. Yeah, but now I do like that last final fight with him, Ryan Gosling. I do like some of the moves he pulled on him. You know, flipping the knife over. You know, that was pretty cool the way he did that, especially with the 2 fingers that got freaking burned off. You know. But that was kind of cool too. The way you don't see that too often. You know, it seems to me people getting shot with a flare gun and burning their fingers off, and in a movie. So that was kind of cool how they threw that in there. I enjoyed that part of the movie.
It's kind of goofy how it wraps up, though.
No, it was totally goofy. Well,
like the CIA chick comes in, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, that was stupid. And the way the CIA is able to just kind of clean everything up, and and then
no problem.
Yeah, and then of course the way the movie ends, they leave it wide open for us. Damn well they intend on making a second movie the way this movie ends, and it kind of upset me. This is one of those movies where it was good enough where I was like, man, just end it. Let it be the end of a good action movie.
I definitely don't need a sequel here, nor do I need a spinoff.
Right, exactly.
Because this movie doesn't do anything that warrants that in my mind.
No, I agree. This movie they should have just did all the CIA folks in and been done with it and ended it with a happy ending instead of trying to leave it open for another one. And when that happened, when I saw the ending, I was like, man, they're going to make another one, aren't they? And then you looked it up and you're like, yeah, they plan on making another one. I was like, they should have just ended this movie with what it was. Finished off the rest of the evil CIA people and been done with it, and just left us with a good action flick, that wasn't the best movie on the planet, but it was still worth watching because there was a lot of good action and there were some funny moments in there,
I really thought they could have did something different, especially with the idea that these guys are criminals and expendable. So you send them on dangerous missions where maybe like some of them don't come back. Expendables, like real expendable style. Even people in Expendables don't seem to like die or whatever.
Are very expendable.
Yeah. I don't know. I really wasn't digging it too much. What do you rate this thing?
And I thought it was all right, man. I thought it had a lot of action. I appreciated the action. I appreciated Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and their freaking back and forth. So I'm gonna give it a 7, man. I'm glad I watched it, and I recommend watching this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 6. It's not that it's bad. It's just it's played out, honestly. And I've seen too many of these type of movies, and this one doesn't give you anything additional to make you go, "Oh yeah, I got to see this because of this."
No, it doesn't.
It's just a tried and true formula, not much different. Right. And they got like actors you care about. That's really what makes this a little bit different.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. That's the way they're looking at it.
I don't know.
If you're an action flicks fan, you're gonna like this movie. You're gonna realize right off the bat, like Josh is saying, that same old story type crap. Same old scenarios, but still fun to watch. If you're an action fan, you're gonna enjoy watching the action scenes. And Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling kicks.
He might as well be in this.
Ryan might as well be Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, exactly. yeah, 7, man. 7.
6.
7.
It's just all right.
It's worth watching, though. Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to just be really disappointed if you watch it, especially if you've got nothing else going on. You just need something to watch. But yeah, I don't know.
There you have it. So he agrees with 7. There you go, folks.
Wasn't that impressed? John Wick does it better. This isn't even as good as like a Mission Impossible. The action's nowhere even close to that, even though the budget probably is close to that somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, big budget, man. No doubt. Well, they destroyed half of Prague. They could pay the city some money, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably paying Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans a lot of money to be in this. That's what Netflix does, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there you have it, folks. The Gray Man on Netflix. Definitely check it out. Worth checking out. Even Josh agreed. He gave it 6, but still says worth checking out. I definitely think it's worth checking out. And if you're an action fan, you're not going to be disappointed in this movie. But hey, we hope you like and enjoy our show. And if you do, hit like and subscribe, and check you guys in the next review.
See you guys.
Chris Evans flip. Yeah. And then we flipped that freaking knife up, caught it, and stabbed down on his shoulder. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That was kind of cool. There was a little Winter Soldier action-esque going on.
And showed him take his shirt off. He was ripped as shit. I was like, damn, because it's funny because he even looked at him. And looked at me. I was like, yeah. I said, you know the difference? I said, he gets freaking paid to have a personal trainer to freaking do all that shit.
I think there's more to it. The film will be followed by a sequel and a spin-off.
They left it wide open for a sequel. I was like, man.
Ain't nobody want a sequel to this thing.
Yeah.
Quite possibly the most spectacular failure. This will be taught in schools as the primary example of exactly what not to do.